guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for coming back to see me. And I'll just say right now, if you aren't already, please subscribe to my channel and support me in the littlest way possible. I would greatly appreciate it. Because I do this for fun and I really love it. I was going to do this full rant video about the subscription. And I'm glad that I waited because although I am still upset about this, they are trying to remedy the situation. And give me just a second. Okay guys, so sorry about that. You know how it is when you have kids. Anyway, so this particular subscription is called Spoiled Lips Cosmetics. And what they are is an indie brand, and they have 3 different subscriptions. You can get 2 Lippies a month for $15. You can get 3 Lippies a month for $18. Or you can get a palette every 2 months that is exclusive to the Pallet Club for $20. I was the member of the 3 Lippie a month and the Pallet Club. What had happened, this is the palette, okay? I did receive it right on time. It was great. It was the August palette. Well, not right on time completely, like I got it at the end of the month. I had subscribed to their Pallet Club back in May. Let me see. I had their palette right here. Give me 1 second. Look at my skeleton. Yes, here it is right here. Found it. Okay. This one, that was the mermaid palette. I got it. I had subscribed the last day of the month, which was May the 31st. And so I got the April-May palette. So June rolled around. They released a new palette in June. I never received that palette. It was a beach palette, beach-themed palette, and it was all browns. And I never received it. So I started emailing them back in, I want to say the end of June. I don't have it right with me. The end of June about where my palette is. They kept saying, we sent it to you, we sent it to you, we sent it to you. No, they sent me the May palette. They did not send me the June-July palette. So I never got the beach palette, which, you know, I did see somebody else's review on it finally because I broke down and did it. And it was all brown and all mattes. And so I was kind of like, well, you know, okay, fine. So they did charge me for the August-September palette, and I do have that palette, and so I did receive that palette. I have not opened it yet. I'm only opened the packages. So let's take a look and see what is in it. These are $20 a month. Okay, and here's the thing, guys. I kept emailing them and saying, look, I didn't get the beach palette. I want the beach palette. You know, I didn't get the beach palette. They kept saying, you got your palette, you got your palette, you got your palette. I'm like, I know I got my palette, but I got the mermaid palette. I didn't get the beach palette. And I kept on telling them that. And they would I would send them an email, and I did not receive a reply from a single email until the first, like the 8th of August, somewhere around in there, like after the first week of August. So I emailed all through June, halfway through June, all through July about the beach palette and never received a reply. Finally, then July's Lippies also were not sent out on time. And so I started emailing about both the beach palette, I'm just going to call it the beach palette, and the July Lippies. Never receiving a reply back. So I started this campaign where I went on to their Instagram page. I pulled up their Instagram page and I took every photo and I asked on every single photo that they had on there, please reply to my emails. Please reply to my emails. Please reply to my emails. I never once got a reply on Instagram either. I DM'd them several times. I'm talking 5 or 6 times. On the Instagram, never got a reply. They deleted my comments off of their pictures and never said a word. Finally, the first, I'm going to say, so the second week of July, they started saying, we've sent you a pallet, we sent you a pallet, we sent you a pallet, we sent you a pallet, okay? Then the first week of August, they said, our July Lippies are behind, and we're waiting on them, we haven't sent them yet. So I was like, okay, great, what about my pallet? We sent you a pallet. No, you didn't. You sent me the mermaid palette. I want the beach palette. No, never could get that straightened out with them, okay? So then I went on my live and I said a few things that wasn't very nice about their customer service and about them, and which at that point they had never really fixed my problem, right? So the night I went live, okay, I got, I don't even remember. Okay, anyway, I'm ahead of myself, I think. So this last week, I received July's Lippies, I received August Lippies, and I received the August-September palette. Then when I went on my live, I explained, I showed you guys the palette, the mermaid palette, said I wanted the beach palette, I went into detail all over again about how I never got the beach palette. Well, she contacted me on 2 days ago and said I was going to try and wait, but she said that they would send, now she understood what I was talking about. I don't know, whatever happened before, but now she understood what I was missing, and they were going to send me the beach palette. And she did comp it, which was nice, so I don't have to pay for it. I guess I kind of paid for it in my time of stalking them a little bit, but we'll see when it comes, if it comes, you know how that is. So hopefully I'll be having the beach palette. I got an email today saying they've charged me for my September Lippies, so we will see if I actually get the September Lippies. So this is the August-September volume 5 of the eyeshadow palette. And I am so very excited because they have really good, this is the top row, they have really good shadows, guys. There you go. And I really do like them. So, I'm hoping that now that all of that is over with, oh, they're so soft. This one so far is all matte. Here is the second row, the middle row, and then we'll do the bottom. This is all mattes, but it looks like the bottom row may be a little more shimmery. They have beautiful palettes, guys. Their lippies are wonderful quality so far. We'll see, in a minute what. That one's a shimmer. That one is a sparkle, kind of a shade shifting. Ooh, that one's a duochrome. And that one is very pretty. Okay, there's the bottom row. So the pink, the yellowy gold the green black shade shifting. This one is kind of shade shifting, and it's got a blue glitter in it. And then this black on the end is almost like, it's not matte. It may have like a deep purple in it, maybe. I'm not for sure if you guys can see that, but it is very pretty. And you can still get in on this palette. It has not sold out yet. It is $20 and it is free shipping. So I really like their palettes. You can bend it backwards. They don't have a mirror, which I'm okay with. And there's all the beautiful shades. Okay, so that is the palette. Now, we'll just have to pull them out and see. That is the August Lippies. Let's pull out the July Lippies. Let's see, they were mailed. It says July the 27th, but I did not get them until, well, that's when, okay, that is when the, when the tag was created. I'm sorry. I am sorry. That is when the tag was created. Their tag created was July the 27th, August the 19th, and August the 23rd. So, the July one, they did send a little thing, because it was late due to their fault. They had, like, it didn't come in on time. Oh, that is really pretty. It's very chunky glitter. So, ooh. Really dry, chunky. That is very dry. And that is weird. That's a weird, yeah, I'm glad I didn't purchase that, because that is weird. Okay. And it has Liberty. So let's see what this one is. I get the 3 Lippies a month. And, ooh, that is pretty. Okay. We're going to have to go up the arm. And I'm losing my train of thought, guys. It is $18 a month with free shipping. Oh, wow. That is pretty. Woo, I love it. I am getting into reds, and I have never gotten into reds before, guys. But here lately, reds have been on my mind. And if y'all are wondering, I do have the Medusa on right now. The Crazy Train. And I am really liking it. Oh, this one is fireworks. Very pretty. I am loving this one. And it's almost like you could build this up and make it a white. See it above the red there? In person, you can see the white. See? Okay. Very pretty. Very, very, very pretty. Okay. Let's see what it does when it dries down. See if you can still see the white. And I'm trying to hurry because my battery is about to die and I really don't want to have to go get my charger. This is my last video and all of this. Ooh, blue. You guys know how much I love blue. Oh, oh. Wow. You guys, it probably will require a second coat. Because it does seem a little patchy, but that is not uncommon with a blue. Blues, a lot of times, do require a second coat to not be so patchy. I love July's. God, that's beautiful. Beautiful. Oh, I can't cancel these Lippies, guys. I love their Lippies. I love their Lippies. And I'll show you when they dry down. Okay, August Lippies. Yay, yay, yay. What do we got here? Bondage. That sounds like fun. Let's see what it is. Ooh, like a crimson. Oh, I have recently liked this color too. It is definitely growing on me. Beautiful. 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 Oh, I don't know what to say. Playtime is the next one for August. I am really happy that they fixed the palette issue, because I really didn't want to give this up. Purple. Oh my god. You guys. These are beautiful. Oh. Wow. Oh, sorry. Look at that. Holy cow. Guys, I am losing it. And then Majestic. I think we've had Majestic. Or maybe I've had it in a different subscription. You know how names are. No, I don't think I've had this. Beautiful pink. Oh my goodness. If I have had it, well then I'll take it again. I don't think I've had this color. There is the pink. Oh, I love this, guys. Okay, so there's the July ones right there. And then here's the August ones right there. There was the August. And these are the July. I am very, 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 very happy with my Lippies. I am in love with this palette. Even if I only use this bottom row of colors, you guys know how I feel about mattes, but I am digging these mattes. They're really pretty, guys. Okay, so the red one is completely dry. So I'm going to show you guys that you can rub this and it not go anywhere. See? I'm rubbing the white one too. The blue one's got a little bit on it still that's not dry. This purple one is already dry. Freaking gorgeous, guys. I am not okay with their customer service. I am hoping that they were overwhelmed with inquiries, because I have shadow on my cheek, because of the inquiries, because the July was so late. I'm hoping that that they were just overwhelmed, and as to why they didn't get back with me. They didn't say, I mean, there was no, oh, hey, sorry, we've been inundated, whatever. They never said a word, just, I'm sorry, your pallet has already been shipped, and so it was really hard to get a straight answer out of them. Every email that I've gotten from them is kind of like a form letter kind of thing. So that kind of hurt a little bit, it was like, gee, why can't somebody give me a live person's reactions, comments, you know, something. But they are sending me a free beach pallet, and so they are compensating me for the hassle and the aggravation. And so they did kind of remedy the situation finally. So, I mean, if you had the time to deal with them and to, you know, wait on them and to do all those things, you know, then that's great. And that's, you know, I do. I don't do anything. I don't work, you know, so yeah, it wasn't like I was like, oh my God, I'm going to be murdered if I don't get this pallet. But it was aggravating. It was aggravating. And so, but they did kindly. They are sending me a new one. It is in the mail. It has been shipped. I got a notice today saying that it was shipped. And so I feel good about releasing this video, making this video and saying, hey, this is what happened. You guys make your own decision as to whether or not you would purchase from a company that is kind of slow with their customer service. Is really slow with their customer service and chooses to delete some of the comments from their Instagram pages. So that is up to you guys. I will continue to support their Lippie because I love their Lippies and they're really nice, and their Lippies wasn't the problem, it was the pallet. And their pallets are good too. I'll probably get it at least one more time, see what the next one is, kind of go from there, because at some point they're going to run out of colors and I'm curious to see what happens. Kind of like the same thing with these Lippies. At some point, you know, they're going to have to start getting really innovative about what colors they're doing. So I'm curious to see what happens there. And then the single that they sent is just flat weird, okay? I mean, you can see it. It is really dry and flaky and kind of odd. See, look. You can't even hear it? Robin, isn't that odd? I mean, look. I'll stick it up here close to the camera. It's so dry. I tell you what, if I got that, if I paid for that, I'd be pissed. But whatever. It is what it is. I love it, guys. Please subscribe to my channel and help me to continue to bring you guys all of these wonderful new subscriptions. And it sounds like my kids are beating each other up, so it's time for me to go, guys. I love you. Have a great holiday. Have a wonderful Labor Day. Please be safe. Don't drink and drive. And wear a condom. Bye, guys.